Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be discussing right join. I just want to quickly show you how to manipulate the database using the right join. Okay, the right join returns all records from the right table and the matched records from the left table. So what this simply means is the right join will return all the records that exist in the first table, the right table, which is this, the second table here, and it will return every other matching records in the left table. All right, so looking at this diagram, you can see that table 2 has a complete green field, and then part of table 1 has a green field in it. So looking at this segment, this part of this diagram represents the area where the records matched, where we have a record that exists in first table and also exists in second table, right? So let's go over to we'll not go straight to the database now. I have a table to illustrate this for. Let me zoom out in. Okay, so here I want to use this table to illustrate the right join. I want to explain it first here. So we have the users table here, and then we have the post table. Okay, so in the users table, as you can see, we have 10 users who already signed up, into this application. And then these users, some of them have made a post. Okay, so here we have in the post table, we have 12 posts. Now there's something you have to observe, and these 12 posts here, user 3, user with ID, user ID 3, this post belongs to him. This post belongs to user ID 6. This post belongs to user ID 5, 9, and we have 3 posts here. We have this post with a post ID 11, post ID 5, and then post ID 6. This 3 posts does not belong to any user. So you can see it doesn't belong to any user. So what right join simply do is it's when you use right join, it will return all the records here. To return all the record here, whether they belong to a user or not, it's going to return the record. Okay, so what this will simply do is to return all records. Now if I go back to the diagram, you see we have here, it says that right join returns all records from the right table. So all the records from the right table will return, and the matched records from the left table. I usually say that it returns all records from the right table, including the records from matched record from the left table. So the question here is, what does this sentence simply mean? It means it's going to return all the records in the post table, including the one that matched. Now, what are the ones that matched? The one that matched records, the matched record here are the records, the user IDs that exist in post table here and exist in the users table. Okay, so here we have 3. So 3 exist here. We have 9 exist here, but here we have no. That means it doesn't belong to any user. This can also be, there can be something of 20. Here can be 50. Oh, that was a mistake. So okay, let's say this is 50 and this is 45. So if we are using this kind of we have this kind of table, what it means is this is not a matched record because 20 is not found here. There's no user with 20, with user ID 20, and there's no user with user ID 50. So this is not a matched record. But any record that exists here and also exists in the users table is a matched record. Okay, so let me take this back to, or we can leave it. Okay, let's leave it this way. So the let's just leave it this way for illustration. But in SQL database, you're not gonna have 20 here and 50 here because it doesn't exist here, so it can only be null. All right, but let's just leave it for demonstration's sake. So here, let's say we want to select here, the user ID, this user ID, want to select user ID, first name, last name, and then we want to select the title. So we want to select the user and then the title of the post they have made. So what we right join do? Right join will return all the records that we have here, just we have just stated. So what right join will simply do, first of all, it's going to copy. First of all, it's going to check these values. All right, it's going to check these values, and those that matched, it's going to match it with their records, and then those that doesn't match, it's going to return null for those values. Okay, so what we're simply going to do now is we're simply going to copy this. This is what SQL is going to do. It's going to copy this title, all of this title. So let's copy all the title, copy, and then come over to title here and paste. I want to paste it as table. All right, okay. So having done this, now remember that all of these they have their user ID. Okay, so we look at this title has user ID 3. Okay, so we're gonna look for ID 3 in the users table. Okay, this is the first post. That the first post here belongs to user ID 3. So what we're simply going to do is to look for user ID 3. Who is this guy? So we go to here and get him. This is the very guy. So we simply copy this record. We copy it, come down here, and then paste it. So this is a matched record because it exists in this and also here. So we go straight to the second post here. This is ID 6, so we have to look for it in the users table, and luckily we have it here in the users table. So we're going to copy all of this value, copy, then we'll come down here and paste it. Then we go to user to the third post. Okay, this is the third post. Then the third post belongs to user ID 5, so we go straight to user ID 5 here, copy this record, and then we come down and paste it right here. Then the next one is user ID 9. Yeah, user ID 9. So here we're gonna look for user ID 9, and we come right here. Okay, it exists, so we simply copy the whole of this record. I'm gonna copy, bring it down right here and paste it. Okay, that's the fourth one. All right, so we're gonna go to the fifth one. Now the fifth one is 50, so we're gonna look for user ID 50. Then we come here, there's no such user as user ID 50, so it is a null value because it doesn't exist. There's no value, there's no user ID, nothing. So what we're simply going to do here is it's going to return null because there's no such user. Okay, this is going to return null. There's no such user as 50 because the record is not found here. All right, it's not found here. So this is simply how right join is. I mean, I just hope you understand this and it simplifies the whole of the stuff. Okay, so this is really what we're going to do. Then we go to the next which is the sixth one. We look at 20. We come over here, there's no 20. Since there's no 20, the next one is going to return same null value, so we copy and paste this right here. All right, then we go to the next one, which is 7, post ID 7, and it belongs to user 1. So we look for who is user 1. Come over here, this is the guy. We just simply copy, we come down here and paste it, and then we look for the next one, user ID 3. We go over here, look for the user ID 3, this guy. We copy him. I mean, what I'm doing is exactly what your database would do whenever you run the right join. Okay, then we go, okay, we stop at user 3, then we go to the next, which is 10. Then we come over here and look for 10. Okay, 10 exists, grab 10, place him right here. Then we go to 7. Do we have 7 here? We have 7. Then we grab 7 also, come down here and place it. We check for the next one. The next one is 45. Of course we do not have 45 here, so this is going to return null for 45. So simply copy the null value here, bring it down here and paste. Then we go over to the last one, which is user 1. So user 1 exists. We grab this record here and place it right here. So you can see here we have these ones are the matched records. These ones are the matched records. Alright, but these ones are not matched because they do not exist in both tables. So the record that exists in both tables are in both tables, sorry, are the matched records, and the one that doesn't exist, they are not matched. Okay, so this is exactly what the record will return. Okay, so for demonstration sake, I'm going to write some query. I'm going to open up my database and run some of this query. Okay, let me go straight to the database. Where is mine? So in my database here, I've created a database called SQL joins, and then I have the users table. Let me show you for demonstration sake. So you can see here we have up to 10 users, which is exactly what we have. And in a post table, we have we have up to 4 posts that belongs to nobody. It's null. Okay, it's null. So we're simply going to run SQL query to join these two tables. We're going to join these two tables using the right join. So we go to SQL, and what we're going to simply select, we're going to select users dot first name. Okay, users dot user ID, users dot user ID. We're going to select users first name. We're going to select users dot last name, and we're going to select post dot ID, post title, post the title. So we're going to select all of these from, we're going to select it from users, and we're going to write join post table. So we're going to run a right join to the post table, and it's going to be based on the relationship on users that user ID equal to posts dot post users ID. All right, this is where the relationship is being established, user ID. So this is simply how to select, how to join. Here we're going to run this right join. Okay, so we're going to run the records. The reason why we're writing users dot first, because we're selecting the user ID from the users table. Here we're selecting the first name from users table. Here we're selecting the last name from users table, and then here we're selecting the title from post table. All right, so we from users, because this is the first table. All right, and then we want to join it to, this is the left table, and we're going to join it to the right table, right join to the post table. All right, post table right here, and then on the relationship on the users table, the user ID is the primary key to the users table, but the user ID also is a foreign key in the post table. So this is how this is being established. Okay, then we go straight and run this, see what we have. Okay, so right here you can see we have how many posts? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So we have 12 posts. Okay, because in our post table we have 12 records. So here you can see this post does not belong to anybody. This one does not belong to anybody. This one, but they must be returned because right join, the rule or the principle or the rule for the right join is that you must return all the records. It returns all the records from the right table, whether they exist in, whether there's a matching record in the left table or not. It's going to return everything in the right join. So you can in the right table, sorry. So you can see right here, every other thing is being returned. All the posts are being returned, but they are posts that does not belong to any user. Okay, there are posts that does not belong to any user. All right, so that is that for right join. If we run a left join or join, if we just use join, you will see that those no value is going to go, because it will only return those ones that exist. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it. If you want to know more about the inner join, the left join, I have videos. I have made videos on full join, inner join, left join, and a whole lot of that, please subscribe to my channel, click on the notification bell so you get update whenever we post more videos. I hope this helps you. If you have any question, any question of any kind, please comment down below and we're gonna respond to you. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video.